terrible, horrible, no good, very bad season for the Panthers.
There's truth in comedy. Anish Shroff, play-by-play voice of the Carolina Panthers, by the way.
Said just speaking everyone else's thoughts into a microphone at the end of the game. The Panthers against the Bucs, 9-0, the final score. That's about as sad, like that terrible, no good, horrible, very bad. That's about as bad and as disheartening of a score as you can have in the NFL. 9-0.
Gross.
3 field goals. That was a team specifically on offense that had checked out, and I'd say the coaching staff, and knew they weren't playing for anything. You could see it on their faces. You could see it in their body language. You could see it in their reactions to bad plays. All right, fine. I mean, help me up. Rather than anger, rather than determination, rather than I'm going to get him back. There was none of that. Here's Bryce Young and his thoughts, not just on the game, but on the season.
Right now, like you said, it's tough. There hasn't really been a sit down and think about big picture and reflect. Hasn't been it. We just got off the field not too long ago. Really, I don't want to just tell you something just to say it and not be true. Really, we've just been focused week to week. We still have that. Obviously, things just wind down. So,
gosh, do you know what is my number one pet peeve with Bryce Young? And it might be my number one pet peeve with the Panthers this year. Is they're robotic. Like that, be mad. Be upset. Like, get angry when things are going horrendously. Or get determined. Like, show something like, game just got done. We haven't really had big picture thoughts. I know what the big picture is. The big picture is everyone is really sad. Everyone is really mad. Everyone is really bummed. And you just had to go through months and months of NFL season that stunk. And you've worked your entire life to make it to the NFL. And your first experience was a horrendous failure. Now, you may say, Bryce Young wasn't a failure. It is a team sport, and there is no way to describe the 2023 into the very early parts of 2024 Carolina Panthers as anything but a colossal failure. Adam Thielen's talking in the post-game presser saying part of the reason he came to Carolina was for Super Bowl hopes. You won 2 games.
Yeah.
If you need a real breakdown of all the statistics on how terrible the offense was for Carolina, go check out the Fan Rookie on Twitter. That's Dennis's Twitter account.
Thank you. I'm here.
How many games, especially if you take away the defense and special teams points that they were able to score, games below 20 points scored, games below 10 points scored. It is unreal. And Bryce Young's like, we haven't had a chance to really look at the big picture yet, so we're going to regroup and reset the batteries. I'm going, just at some point say it's, use bad language. Have we had to bleep out Bryce Young once this year?
Nope.
Not once.
To say that bleeping sucked. All right, there it is.
Bleep, a bleep, bleep, a bleep, bleep, bleep. Say that. It struck me. Emir Smith-Marset, a player they traded for of a swapped 7th-round pick in the preseason, wide receiver kick returner. Emir Smith-Marset, it is a 6-point game in the second half. So this is prior to the Buccaneers getting that 3rd field goal, which did make it feel like the game was out of reach. It was like, I don't know if the Panthers can put together a touchdown and a field goal drive. I thought they might be able to put together a touchdown. But Emir Smith-Marset, it's 6-0. It's in the second half. Catches a pass. He looks like he's stopped 2 yards short of the first down. Looks like he has stopped 2 yards short of the first down, but he gave a great second effort, right? That he gets hit, takes the contact, regains his footing, guys wrapped around his legs. He's lunging for the first. It looks like he gets the first down. He stands up. You tell he has energy. He's looking at the ref. The ref puts down the ball, spots it, and Emir Smith-Marset can see right down the line. It's actually right on the sideline. He sees it's going to be a first down. He stands up. He gives him the old, a little first down sign. And I actually had a realization in that moment because he stood up and he showed some emotion. And what stood out to me was how different he looked than everyone else on the Panthers offense. I'm going, that's a problem. He showed a medium amount of emotion after a very good, hard-fought effort play, and he stood out from the rest of that offense like a sore thumb. He looked like he cared, and he stood out from everybody else. That's a problem, because it showed how little emotion, little caring the Panthers were giving during the rest of the game. Bryce Young holds on to the ball a little too long, gets hit, hits the ground. Everyone mopes around like Eeyore. Oh, sorry, Bryce. Let me help you up. Bryce was given no help, looked like he expected no help, and because of that was getting down on himself a little bit. There were a few times, I mean, the offensive line did as much as you could expect that offensive line to do, and he was just bouncing in the pocket, waiting. I'm going to throw it away, run, move, do something. And then when he does make a play, he gets to DJ Chark. And everybody, I mean, if you go back and listen to, or actually go watch it yourself, like the internal dialogue on the play to DJ Chark where he's running down the sideline and it looks like he's going to score and he dives for the end zone and then the ball gets popped out and, of course, it's Antoine Winfield Jr. knocking it loose before it gets to the end line and Tampa recovers. I mean, it shows how dumb we are as sports fans. Because I'll be darned if I didn't get kind of excited when DJ Chark made the catch and was running down the sideline. I'm going, that's a Bryce play. We haven't seen that yet. Look at this. That's what we've been waiting for. DJ Chark making a big play. That's what we've been waiting for.
Would have been his longest touchdown pass of the season.
This was,
by the way,
the last game where they had already solidified the worst record in the NFL, and I was still, for 4 seconds, this is what we've been waiting for. Then the ball gets loose, and I'm like, why do I let myself even think that? And you realize how teams get down on themselves in that way and mope around like Eeyore. But you can't. It's part of being an elite athlete. It's part of being an elite competitor is you fight till the end, and I didn't see that. That's a problem. And that's why I believe most of those guys will not be in that locker room next year. Because if they are, they're going to have to be reprogrammed. The ones that are there better be furious at everyone else in the locker right now. I know it. I'm sure Dennis, anyone that's ever played sports knows it. The feeling after a loss where you're in the locker room and you catch one of your teammates with a smile on his face. Even if they didn't play, you're still kind of mad at them. You're still kind of like, come on, man. I understand you didn't get out there, you didn't play, you didn't lay your blood, sweat, and tears out, whatever. Wait till you're out of the locker room to, crank up the Lil Wayne and start dancing.